All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sportswire New Britain Rockets segment. I am Vinnie Apicella, and I'm here with you today, being August 2nd, 2013, and we're going to be talking all about the New Britain Rockets. I want to thank you for tuning in because this is the new way that we're releasing highlights and footage to you via highlights, via YouTube, and also our website, swe-ct.com. And this is specifically about the New Britain Rockets, who are the AA affiliate of the Minnesota Twins. So I'm just going to actually try to answer a question that I posed last week to you people out there, or should I say, I kind of talked to myself. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I kind of talked to myself about it. Daniel Ortiz and David Ortiz, whether they're related, I have not been able to find anything uh, between them. So I'm going to discount that theory and basically say that they're not. Anyways, some Rockets headlines, some news. You can always go to our website, swe-ct.com, go over to our news uh, headline there, and go on down to where it says New Britain Rockets News. There's a blood drive actually happening yesterday. Happened yesterday at 12 until 12:45 p.m. because they have played an afternoon game. Yesterday was also their tip player game. Uh, game, and it was actually at the Outback. And let's see, Cats beat the Cats won in the 12th inning, 5-4 after Sano hit game winner, and that was on. Let me see, which it's a game-winning double, not a game-winning home run, and that was on Tuesday evening. They beat the Akron Arrows 5-4 in 12 innings. Okay, moving on to the standings. The Eastern League Eastern Division standings. In first place, the Binghamton Mets, obviously of the New York Mets organization. They are 67-42. They are on a 5-5 last 10, and they are on a one-game losing streak. The Trenton Thunder, who are the New York Yankees AA affiliate, 56-54, 11.5 games back, 6-4 in their last 10, and on a one-game losing streak. For the Yankees to be behind the Mets, that's really good. So the Mets right now have a better farm system. At least that's the way it's showing right here. The Portland Sea Dogs, who are the Reds from the Red Sox, 54-56, 13.5 games back, 6-4 in their last 10, and on a two-game losing streak. The New Hampshire Fisher Cats, formerly the New Haven Ravens, 53-55. They're from the Toronto Blue Jays organization. 53-55, 13.5 games back as well. 2-8 in their last 10, but on a one-game winning streak. So hopefully they could start moving that a little bit and get that last 10 streak up a little bit. The Rockets are in fifth place at 51-49, 16.5 games back, 3-7 in the last 10, but they're on a three-game winning streak. So let's see if they can improve that a little bit. And pulling up the rear, the Reading Fighting Phils from the Phillies organization, 48-61, 19 games back. They are 6-4 in their last 10 and on a two-game winning streak. So maybe they can come up a little bit. It's still, it's only August. It's still beginning of August, so you could technically say these teams have time to get back. Well, looks like the Mets might wrap it up. That's what I'm saying. In the Eastern League Western Division, the Harrisburg Senators, who are the Washington Nationals affiliate, 60-51 in first place. They are 5-5 in their last 10 and on a one-game winning streak. The Erie Seawolves from the Detroit Tigers are 57-51, game and a half back, but they have the wild card right now, and they'll make the playoffs. They're 7-3 in their last 10 and on a two-game losing streak. By the way, in the Eastern Division, the Trenton Thunder would have the wild card and go make it to the playoffs. So technically, other than the Mets wrapping it up, the other teams are only apart by 8.5 games, with the Fisher Cats and the Sea Dogs only being 2 games out of contention for the wild card spot. Going back to the Western Division, the Bowie Bay Sox from Baltimore Orioles are 54 and 55, 5 games back, and they are 3-7 in the last 10 with a 1-game losing streak. Looks like they might be losing some momentum, and they might not make it, but they're 3.5 out of the wild card spot. So we'll see how it goes. The Akron Arrows, who are from the Cleveland Indians, are 4-6 in their last 10, 3-game losing streak with an overall record of 53 and 57, 6.5 back. The Richmond Flying Squirrels, who are formerly the Norwich Navigators, are 52 and 58, 7.5 games back, with 6 games out of the wild card position, 6-4 in their last 10, and on a 3-game winning streak. And then the Altoona Curve are in last place from the Pittsburgh Steelers, 51 and 57, 7.5 games back as well, and 6-4 in the last 10, and on a 1-game winning streak. So those are the standings for you for the Eastern League. Going over players' batting stats, Eric Ferris still with a .500 record. Doesn't look like he's playing anymore. He's probably either dropped back down or brought back up. Davidson Romero, 355 average. Antoine Richardson, 336. James Beresford, 316. And Jasmine Pinto rounding out the top 5 in average, 308. In home runs, Jasmine Pinto leads the team with 14. Reynaldo Rodriguez, 12. Daniel Ortiz and Miguel Sano each have 10. And then Jordan Paraz has 8. The RBIs, Jasmine Pinto has 68. Daniel Ortiz has 50 right behind him. Nate Hansen has 39, coming in third. Reynaldo Rodriguez coming in fourth with 37. And Danny Santana with 35 rounds out the top 5 in RBI. So I hope that you've enjoyed this New Britain Rock Hat segment. I know it was kind of close to the screen for a while there. Anyways, I want to thank you for. I hope you're enjoying it. I want to thank you for watching, and definitely keep it tuned in or uploaded to swe-ct.com. Stay tuned next week. We will have a special interview with the winningest coach in college sports history, Paul Asante, who is the squash coach for Trinity College here in Hartford, Connecticut. So we will have an exclusive interview with him and a squash training session as well. Also, definitely follow us on Twitter with the @SportswireSWE. Follow us on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SportswireSWE. And to follow us on Facebook. The link should be over there. So I want to thank you, and just keep on watching the Sportswire. Definitely tweet us your questions, and we will get them up as soon as we can. And definitely support your local teams. They need it. And I will see you folks in a little bit. Definitely watch our other clips, and see you next week with the Sportswire.